Well, certainly a historic day here in Parliament. We promised South Africans that we would do everything we can to defeat the attempts to amend Section 25 of the Constitution to allow for expropriation without compensation, and we've done it. In Parliament today, the ANC were not able to get a majority. Parties stood together to defend the Constitution, which now remains intact. This is a significant day for South Africa because it means that property rights are protected. It means that our Constitution has held the line against attempts to try and amend it. Now, part of the people who have success of this team are our land reform team, and led by Anli Lotrit and Noka Masipa, who are here with me today. Anli, this has been 3.5 years of battle. How do you feel today?
It's mixed feelings because it was such a long process, and I think the important thing is that I realised today we stayed the course, because there were many temptations to just amend something small. But I think in the end we stood with our values as the Democratic Alliance, and today we can, as you said, assure the people of South Africa our Constitution and property rights remain intact.
Absolutely, and Noko, you spoke in the Assembly today around what the real impediments to land reform are, and how if we want to get really serious, we've wasted 3 years now with red herrings of amending the Constitution. What needs to happen now for us to have meaningful land reform in South Africa?
Yeah, thanks, John. I think it was really a very important and historic day today. The truth is that the corruption within the land reform has to stop. Secondly, it is very important that we find the financing institutions that are able to really support the land reform properly. At the moment, the emerging farmers, they do not have really the support system that is required from the financing point of view. We need to sort out the biosecurity. Biosecurity is a big impediment. We've got 40% of smallholder farmers who are owning the livestock in this country. They need a proper biosecurity in order for them to thrive. And I think lastly, it's very important that agriculture become a priority in terms of the support from a finance point of view. I think if we do those things and we get officials that are not corrupt and we get the right people fit for the purpose, we will get the land reform going.
Well, there you go. It happened right here today in Parliament. The Constitution remains intact. And as a Democratic Alliance, we will never stop fighting to protect the rights that are enshrined here in this important Constitution, because they are the only guarantee that you have against arbitrary abuse of power by a corrupt and power-hungry government. We will hold the course. Thanks for your support. It's on to the next big fight of meaningful land reform in South Africa.